Hey everyone, I'm going to go through each card individually and then I'm going to give you the overall meaning of everything together. This is what the month of September 2019 has in store for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The underlying energy for the month is this Nine of Wands in reverse. And this is exhaustion, unsure motives, fatigue, maybe paranoia or being defensive. It can also point to not being a risk taker, putting your walls up. Maybe you're mistrustful. This can also ask you to be brave. Take the risks. Go for it. You know, you're almost at the finish line or you're almost there. You know, don't stop now. Don't give up now. All right, next we have the Nine of Swords. And with the Nine of Swords, this is anxiety, hopelessness, trauma, maybe obsessing over what's not working. This can point to depression, maybe nightmares keeping you up at night. You know, those worries and things that we mull over that bother us or we're fearful of or cause anxiety that keep us up at night. We're just worrying over it over and over and over again in our minds. And turning, like I say, turning a molehill into a mountain. That type of thing. All right, next we have the Strength card in reverse. This is a lack of confidence or strength. Self-doubt, weakness. It can also be your emotions are out of control or a rage. This can also point to depression. You need to learn to gain confidence in order to reharness your inner strength. All right, next we have the Two of Wands, and this is initial stages, decisions, vision, planning, the drawing board, you know, figuring things out. The world has more to offer. You're going to stick with what you know, or you're going to take a risk and go for it. Try something new, try something different. Making those plans, those choices, where I want to go next, what do I want to do, what else is out there. All right, here we have the Five of Cups in reverse, and this is acceptance, moving on, finding peace, recovery. You know, ready to pick up and move on. You know, whatever's happened's made you stronger. And it's also pulling out of a period of self-pity, too. You know, something like that, your emotions are really high, something didn't work out in that sense. And it's like you got to pull out of that now. All right, next we have the Ten of Wands. And this is weary, burdens, hard work, determination. It's also, since it's a 10, it's a completion. It's the end of a cycle. This could also mean that you're almost at the end and it's saying don't give up, keep going. You could be overworking. This could also talk about obstacles or finally overcoming those challenges. And it could also point to you need to examine your lifestyle and what you have. Maybe there's certain things you need to let go of and they're burdening you and slowing you down from reaching your goal instead of, it's something that you don't need, it's weighing you down. You know, maybe you don't need to carry all those with you. Maybe you only need a few of those. All right, next we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. First off, this is fire energy, so this could be Aries, Leo, or Sag. This could be a woman who is smothering, insecure, controlling, selfish. Her emotions could get the better of her. She can have anger or be impulsive. And this can also point to a blocked creativity. But if this is not a person, this could, well, to get back to if it is a person, it would be someone over the age of 18 or 20 and up. But if it is not a person, male or female, this is, again, insecurity, selfishness, or maybe someone needs your help, or don't mind obstacles, keep going, keep pushing. And like I said, it could be a creative block. It could be that you have your hand in too many pots and you're trying to accomplish, since it's right next to that Ten of Wands, too much. And when you do that, sometimes you miss things, or sometimes you become forgetful. You know, if I'm doing this, and this, I may miss a bill to pay. Or I may have overlooked something in my haste, or because she tries to accomplish a lot in a short amount of time. So it could be something like that. All right, next we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This again is fire energy, so this could be Aries, Leo, or Sag. This would be someone between the ages of like 18 to 35 or something like that. Male or female, but if this is a person, it could be someone who is impulsive, hasty, angry, reckless. They're not thinking things through. If it's not a person, then it's talking about moving slowly. It could be, because nights always mean movement. So it could be delayed news or taking slow action. And it can also be that maybe you're acting too hastily or reckless, or you feel angry, or you're not getting anywhere because of worry, or you're just not getting anywhere. Like I said, things slowed down. Instead of moving forward fast and getting things done and right on top of it, you're kind of sluggish. And this could also be a lack of self-discipline and lack of ambition and enthusiasm. And it's also saying finish what you start. You know, this way I'm passionate, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to rock, I'm ready to do this. And maybe not so much. All right, next we have the King of Swords in reverse. This is air energy, so it could possibly be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So this could be you sitting here. But this could be someone between the ages of like 18, 20 and up. But this could be someone who their emotions are getting the better of them. They're not seeing things clearly. Maybe they're misusing their power, or they're not ready to deal with something. Maybe their thoughts are scattered. Maybe they're cold or cruel. But if not, this can also just point to weakness or misuse of power, or feeling out of control or lack of clarity. And you're not achieving anything because of worry. Your mind's not in a good state. All right, next we have the Five of Wands in reverse. And this is avoiding conflict, respecting differences. It could be an internal conflict, or ignoring a problem, or deflecting. But this can also be about resolving issues and solving the problem. All right, next we have the King of Cups in reverse. This is water energy. So this could possibly be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This could be someone over the age of 18 or 20 and up. Sometimes I do say it can be a little bit older. Like with the Kings, it could be someone who's actually like 35 or 40 and up. Because sometimes the Knight is like 18 to like 35. So it could be older person over the age of 35 or 40. But if this is a person, it could be someone who is... their emotions are getting the better of them. They're moody. They could be prone to emotional outbursts. They could be giving bad advice because, you know, they're just, their emotions are so wrapped up in their emotions, and they're not thinking straight, too. And this could also be a jealousy, too. But if this is not a person, this could just be being moody, or bad advice, or maybe prone to emotional blow up yourself, or maybe you're repressing emotions, or someone is using emotional blackmail against you. And this can, like I said, this can be the emotions getting the better of you as well. All right, next we have the World card in reverse. This is a lack of closure, incompletion, cutting corners, quick path that you try to take is not as rewarding. You need the trials and tribulations to appreciate your accomplishments more. This can be delays or slacking off or losing focus. All right, next we have the Death card in reverse. This is resisting change, stuck in limbo, holding on, you know, stagnation, you know, halting or stalling out of fear of the unknown. You will regret it, though. You need to embrace it. Okay, so apparently here there is this sense of maybe giving up, or I'm not ready to fight another battle, or keep, because it's like you've done all this work and you've put all this time in, and now it's like I'm tired, I'm weary, I don't know if I can take another step forward. And it's like I just want to give up. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm done. And it can also be, like I said, a sense of paranoia this month. Like maybe you're mistrustful and you're putting your walls up against people or against an idea, or not facing an issue. Like it can be that way, putting a wall up. Like I don't want to see what's on the other side. I don't want to face the issue. But this can also be that you're not a risk taker. I don't want to take another step. I don't want to do this battle again. I don't want, you know, like I'm saying, it's like you don't want to try again. So that's the energy for the month. And I definitely see it a lot here. So you have some type of worry going on mentally, and you just don't know if you can keep going. Okay? Because it's reverting right back to that. But you're going to have to work on it. You're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to figure it. You can't deflect this issue. All right? And you're having that self-doubt. And it's really causing high emotions for you, because whatever's going on here, you're really worried about it, and it's a fear or anxiety, and it's like just keeping you up, and it's eating away at you, and you just don't think you can move forward anymore, or you don't think you can finish it, or you just, I don't know if I can keep carrying this load and keep moving forward. And you're doubting yourself and your abilities, and you're doubting the path that you need to take. Can I keep going, or should I stop? Or perhaps maybe that decision's there. Maybe you're not wanting to face a decision that you know you need to make about something. And it's caused disappointment, but it's time to pick up and move forward. Whatever's happened, if you're not sure about which path to take, it's time to pull out of this self-pity, out of this sadness, out of this disappointment, out of whatever this is. It's time to pull out and move forward and make that decision. It's time to pick up and move forward. Okay? And with this Queen of Wands in reverse, you could have too much going on and you need to pull back. Okay? And it could be that your emotions are getting the better of you, considering it's right over the top of this King of Cups too, which talks about your emotions getting the better of you. I mean, this could be another person that you're dealing with. You know, because it's like all of this. This could be you here, and you're dealing with someone else that, you know, like it could be you and two other people that maybe you're having to deal with which person to choose, or maybe they're, you know, it could be something like that as well, since there's a total of 3, possibly 4 people here. It could be you're trying to deal with a debate of some sort. But I don't get it. I think there's like a path that you need to choose which way I need to go, or a decision that needs to be made, and I'm not sure, and it's really causing you a lot of anxiety. But you're going to have to pick up and move on. You have to pull out of that. If you're going to sit there and not make a decision, you're just going to be left in the stagnated place. That's what both of these mean. You'll never get the ending, and you'll never be able to move on. All right? So it's like we need to pick up. We need to move on. We need to find out what's important to us and what we really need, and we need to let the rest go. Because with her, she's got her hand in every pot, and you miss things, and you overlook certain things. And it's like, don't mind these obstacles. Whatever this is, don't mind it. Keep pushing forward. Rebalance that emotion and logical thinking. Because it could say that as well, like you're not ready. These are both fire energies as well. And it could possibly be a Leo that you're dealing with. And their emotions are out of whack and you're having to deal with them. And what should I do with this person? It could be that as well. Maybe you don't trust this person. Maybe there was some kind of information that come to you that you did not like about it. It could possibly be that as well, since this is like a paranoia or a mistrust issue. It could possibly, since these are both fire and they both could be Leo, it could be someone that you're dealing with that's a Leo. And maybe perhaps they are out of balance. And they could be prone to emotional blow up, or maybe they're blackmailing you emotionally. Like, oh, don't you really care about me? Don't you really want to do this? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It could be that as well. And I did pull a clarifier for that, and I got the 6 of Pentacles, which also points to like a charity, gifts, helping each other. But it could also be saying to you, be careful of where your resources are. You're helping someone, giving them their time, giving them their money, giving them your energy, and you're really spreading yourself thin. So it could be that maybe they helped you, or you helped them financially or with a resource, and maybe you're not seeing what you wanted, or maybe they are using it against you. All right? Since this is directly over the top of all three of these are together, it could be someone, possibly a fire energy or a Leo, that you may doubt and not trust, and something's worrying you, and perhaps you're doing a lot for this person and they're taking advantage of you. This is like emotional blackmail. Maybe they're taking money or using off of you, and you just try and decide, which way should I go? What should I do with this person? You know, is this still possible? With this Knight of Wands in reverse, it could be you're not getting anywhere, or maybe this person's reckless, or maybe you're angry towards this person and you're not seeing things clearly. But there's some type of arguments, or there's some kind of internal conflict going on about helping this person or working with that person, if it has to revolve around people. Okay, if these are people that we're talking about, and it's not saying to you that you're doing too much and you're taking on too much, and you need to figure out where your resources go and realign them to figure out where you want to go next to reach that completion. Because like I said, there's 2 different things going on here. Either this revolves around people that you're dealing with, or like I said, it's revolving around you need to move forward with a plan or a decision. And it could be both together for all I know. But with this Knight of Wands here in reverse, there is some type of anger, or there's some kind of delays, or we're not getting anywhere, things have slowed down, and maybe you've made an investment in this person. And you're like, why is there no movement? Why are we not seeing a completed stage? It could be that as well. But with this Knight of Swords, like I said, if it's not doing with people, this is about a decision that you need to make, that you doubt yourself about, and a plan that you need to make, and figure out what you need to keep and what you need to let go of, and where your attention goes. And you have the resources available to you, but you need to be careful where you put them. And you may be backing off from this decision and you don't want to make it, and you're slacking off, because these all align. And you're unclear about it. And there's a lot of anger and frustration going on here. And it could be misuse of power and energy, because that's all there as well. And I did pull a clarifier for that King of Swords, and I got the Knight of Swords, which means you need to be assertive. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to be forward. You need to get the ball rolling. And this is also fast action is needed to bring about better circumstances. So it's like you can't keep sitting here in this doubt, in this worry, in this fear. You need to pull the freak out of it, and you need to figure out a plan, cut through that junk so that you can move forward. You need to act now. You need to deal with that internal conflict you're having, and you need to find a solution and a problem to it. And you might need advice from someone else to do it. And this could also just simply mean that you need to pull away from your emotions that are getting the better of you, and your anger, and see, that's a raw emotion. And you need to rechannel where your energy is going and think more logically. Okay? You need to, because when he's up like this is, he has a balance of his mind and emotion. He uses his mind to look at things logically, and then he uses his intuition to help guide him. This way you need to reconnect with that and rebalance it. Alright, and I did pull a clarifier for that, and I got the Two of Cups, which again is a balance card, seeing it for what it is, facing that issue, and realizing this is where I need to go, and I need to realign and rebalance. If not, this, like I said, could revolve around someone that you've dealt with, a person, and it's like, we need to fix this conflict or this issue and solve this problem. We need to see eye to eye. Like if you're giving resources to this person, or they could be giving it to you, and they're not seeing the results they want, it's like we need to get face to face about this and deal with it and figure out why we're not getting to this sense of completion. And this could simply mean someone's giving you advice about someone who may be emotionally blackmailing you because you're giving all this energy and they're not doing anything, and you need to see it for what it is. Because I did pull another clarifier for that, and I got the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands speaks about creativity, new energy, new passion, exciting news that triggers you to make discoveries and move on an idea and remove fear. So it could be this person's helping you see this issue that you have of rechanneling your emotions and giving yourself confidence and taking grasp of the reins and moving forward again. Okay, so you can't slack off. You can't slow down. You need to put in the work, put in the effort, tie up those loose ends. And if you're scared and you're resisting what needs to be done and dealt with, it will only cause regret if you don't deal with it. You need to embrace it and move forward. Okay? The choice needs to be made, or the decision or the plan needs to be dealt with. You need to cut through this, oh, I don't know if I can handle it. You know, maybe something happened before and it let you down, or someone's let you down, or some idea was a disappointment, or you're just disappointed, or you're just depressed, or whatever. You need to pull out of it, cut through that cloud of, or that fogginess, and get clear about it and move on it. Take action and stop resisting it. Embrace it. Okay? So I hope that helped. And let me know. Leave me some comments. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think. But do understand this is a general reading, and it does not always resonate with everyone, and that's perfectly fine. If you would like a personal private reading tailored to your needs, head on over to my Facebook page, Mystical Moon Tarot Readings. I would love to do a reading for you. Book an appointment with me. I will leave a link in the description below to my Facebook page where you can reach me. But until next time, many blessings. Love you guys. Bye.